Good evening from Vietnam. Good afternoon to you, Chaima. Thanks a lot for spending your afternoon to join our program and share your stories to our global audience. And on behalf of the listeners around the world, we want to say thank you.
Thank you for the kind invitation. I'm really excited and let's inspire the world together.
I know, and we never have any guests come in from your country, Egypt. So you marks the first person joining from that beautiful country. Personally, I want to say thank you so much for helping us making another milestone in our journey to connect with experts around the world. We want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and it's my honor to be the first from my country that you are interviewing today.
Yeah, and since you haven't got to Vietnam yet, right? Now you have a new
Not yet.
friend, yeah, new friend, new family. So if you travel here, you let us know. If your friends travel here, you let them to connect with us, and we would love to take your friends
Sure.
or your family somewhere to have some coffee, some food, and meeting the people here. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Wonderful. And for a little taste of the culture in here, it is great honor for us if we can have you to share a little bit of who you are and the work you do. Would you please do that for our audience?
Yeah, sure. I'm Chaima Tayssir. I have 28 years plus in diversity, inclusion, equity, justice, and belonging.
Mm.
I had a lot in my life, a different experience from academic field to corporate, PR, NGOs, women human rights, feminism, and so on. And starting from 2014, I start my work as a facilitator, as well as trainer. And then in 2017, the chance come to me to be one of the first Egyptian women who study holistic self-care. And
Oh,
then I started to dive more into what is self-care and what is missing. So I start my what to say, my real life journey with coaching,
mm.
and from there I took the coaching as a lifestyle, not a profession. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, and I'm now, right now, I'm having a volunteering position as the International Coaching Federation Egypt Chapter president.
ah,
My mission will end by December 2025. Uh, but as crazy about coaching, I also have my own work with Dreamcatcher. This is I want I don't want to say a company. It's a safe space
mm.
where everybody can be there to express freely themselves. Because always my aim is to create a safe space for people, especially women and youth, to thrive.
Wow, wow.
And this is will be doing through Dreamcatcher. I also have EPT. It's Expert Professional Translator Bureau. It's only for translation, and also I'm the founder of Egyptian Coaching Foundation for Development. This is to
Mm.
serve in parallel with the ICF Egypt Charter chapter.
Wow, wow.
I have two books.
Wow.
One for personal development is Enjoy for
Mm.
Your Journey, and the other one is 31 coaching models to
Wow.
explore. It's for coaches. And actually, this book has a story. We can go through it later on.
Sure.
Yeah, I was elected in 2023 as one of the inspirational women in Egypt by Women of Egypt Network, and also one of the I have been nominated as one of the international voices by Female Factor, and
Beautiful.
that's
Wow, Chaima, you have a beautiful journey that you introduced to our audience in about 3 minutes. So it's not enough. It's not fair. Ah,
yeah.
we are going to travel time to explore more. Okay, I'll lead the way. Okay, I grew up in the middle of a city in the middle of my country. So it's a
Mhm.
poor community, a poor city in a poor family, and so one night we had electricity. The next night or so we did not have electricity. That was like years ago. So my first dream about the work that I would do, I would want it to become an astronaut and travel to the moon and see how bright it is up there, right? But life take me to a very different direction. Never get into that direction. Never got a chance to do the work that I dream of. So for you, what was your first dream about the future works that Jaima is going to bring to this world?
Yeah, actually, since I have been bored, I think till now, what are shaping me is how I have been raised. And this is, with the time, has been the call for all what I'm now today. Who am I is how I have been raised.
Mm.
So my dream always was to support others, to have justice, equity, equality, because I have been raised in a different way, where my parents teach me that the impact always um, generated from how much we are different.
Mm.
The value that we bring to the world is from how much everyone is unique. So from there, I started to see the world from different perspectives. I started to have the dream to create a safe space mainly for women,
Mm.
you know, because I saw different incidents with my friends, different incidents with other women, other families. And all the time it brings to my mind there is a big gap between how I see and I want the world to be and how I can see it right now. So
Ah.
having a psychological safe space, expressing yourself with freedom, uh, feeling all the time that you are seen, heard, felt, always driven me into my purpose,
Mm.
into my different career paths. Even when I've been in the academic field, the corporate, I always focus on the safe space, the equity, the inclusion, and that's why I recently studied neurodiversity because I started to see things different.
Mm.
Inclusion, it's not about only gender, it's about the big spectrum of different personalities, different way of thinking. And
Mm.
this is was mainly because of how have been raised. So
Wow.
today, I think my mom and dad in heaven
Mm.
for their mentality, for their mindset, and for the way I have been raised.
Wow. Wow. Bring me back. I'm sure your parents in heaven. would be so happy that they raise you in the right way, that now you've been carrying their legacy to help people through the works that you do. uh, and when you were little, and then the way that they raised you to see the world in the beautiful side of that, to see the impact that you can have on other people, that's a little bit, a little bit heavy for a little girl, right? Because you can play toys, you can play dolls, you can go out and hang out with friends, but then they teach you quite a very big wisdom in life, right? I'm just curious, what did they do for a living back then?
I don't know. I really don't know. They have their own secret, but actually, I have a lot in my life as a little girl,
Mm.
then as a young woman, then as a mother in another part of my life. But actually, all that they are doing is to let me do whatever I
Mm.
want, just uh, create the space for me to be myself and to express myself, me and my brother as well. And when I saw how they really have the way to make both of us feel equal,
Ah,
this was the the real example.
I see.
Okay, I always say that my parents was leading by example, so
Uh-huh.
that's why I'm here today.
Is that is was that common back then in your country, that men and female were equally treated and in the family? No.
No, 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 no.
Ah,
In my small family, yes. In the big one,
no.
each part has his own or her own mentality. But
Hmm.
actually, my mama and dad had their own secret. And actually, they always bring to my mind that we have a lot in our lives. You have to work to study first, because
Hmm.
in my childhood I've never worked, so you have to study,
Hmm.
but study by your own way, understand what you have in your hand,
Ah.
and interpret it whatever you like. You have to have also your own time. You have to have your free time. So since I was a little girl, I go to school, I study, I have my time to make sports, I have my time to dance, to paint. So from that time I start to see life, it's not only about work. It's
Hmm.
a life and we have a lot to do. That's why I didn't take the flag of being rebel and leadership. No, I have my life. I work with, by the way, I work with the dolls, like all the girls. I do football. I do basketball. I I did everything. I played girls plays, boys plays,
Uh-huh.
and at the end, I was selecting whatever or whatever I feel comfortable.
Hmm.
That's how I have been raised and treated,
Your parent is very liberal, right? Very modern, and most people also. So
Yeah.
at young age, you had the curiosity to look at the world, the world that you have, and the world of the people around you who don't have that privilege of being treated equally, uh, didn't have inclusive, didn't have, like diversity, didn't have belonging and things like that. And you've been doing that for 28 years, right? the question that we have for you is, here's a scenario, because we might have something that we are interested to do. Everybody has, right? And then along the way, we forget about it. We didn't follow through with that. You've been having that dream for a long time, and you doing that, and you're not tired of doing that. You let the curiosity lead you to continue doing that for 28 years and more to come. Where did you find that curiosity and commitment?
Actually, I'm a normal human being.
Mm.
Sometimes I feel that I'm tired. Sometimes the life roller coaster take me far from my purpose.
Mm.
Yet, I think as long as you know what you really want in life and have the big picture in the end of your brain and your head, and always have your why, you
Mm.
have the compass. So whenever you're tired, whenever you are in the roller coaster, once you remember your
Mm.
why, and really I was asking myself more than once,
Mm.
why, and with every why, I got the same reply.
Ah.
Then this is the engine of my curiosity. So every time I felt tired, no, I'm not that one, or whatever intrusive thoughts came to me, I ran to my why, and here was the compass. And actually, I think that there is another secret. It's the why we have, but how you are doing or going through your why with love and from your heart,
Ah.
here we'll find the magic.
Wow.
And every time I felt tired, I take my break, but it's not a break to decide to continue or not. It's a break to reflect, to
Ah.
evaluate what or how was the journey and how I will continue the journey. And
Mm.
with every reflection, with every breath, I found that this is my not right, my comfortable um purpose,
Mm.
my comfortable path, even professional or personal. Because actually, what I am doing in the professional path, it automatically it's interpreted in my personal one, and it's
Yeah.
vice versa. And I always say personal is professional, professional is personal. It's just the fine line between how you act professionally and
Ah.
how you are using what you have in your personal life.
Yeah. So it's like intertwined like this.
Yes,
Right?
yes, we this is from here come the holistic approach that I'm always adapting in my life.
Mm. So you say earlier that you got into the holistic approach in 2017, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. What brought
it's
you to
holistic
it?
self-care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So tell us, before 2017, how was your life? Was it balanced? Was that work more, or was it, like, how was that?
Yeah, actually, as I told you, it was balanced, but
Mm.
with the seed that my parents put into me, inside
Mm.
me, because they let me study. play, going to the clubs, going with my friends, blah, blah, blah. So when I started the journey in 2017, it was like, oh, this is a science. It's not only because of my parents. There is a methodology that we can follow, and there is something that I can build on it and that I can transmit to others. There is
Mm.
techniques. It's not invented by my family.
Wow.
There is the origin, a root.
Yeah.
So from 2017, it wasn't only for myself, it was for the other, for my clients, for my friends. I started from 2017 to put a title of advocate. I'm
Mm.
starting to advocate for the holistic approach. Not
Wow.
only I was applying in my life or implementing, and every day, not every day, do not exaggerate.
Yeah.
يعني through the journey, uh, all the time, I'm trying to gain more knowledge about what does holistic approach mean and how
Mm.
it can be activated in our lives. Lives
Mm.
here is the part professional and personal. I started to learn more about the holistic approach.
Mm. Let's see. You've been living a lifestyle with holistic approach since
Yeah,
birth. Since birth, your parents gave you that privilege, right? And then you've spent the past 8 years to deep dive into the science of holistic approach of self-care, right? And now bring your lifestyle with the science to help people around you to have that approach in their lives, professional
yes,
and personal, right? So I want
yeah.
to hear from you. With all that years accumulated experience and wisdom, what is holistic approach? How is that defined by you?
Okay, actually, it's a human and organizational ecosystem,
Hmm.
okay, where you can deal with all stuffs as one unit, okay? It's not about doing just a small part and leaving the other one. Holistic, it's about you will learn from everything as a human and as an organization. Let's have an example about the human part.
Mm.
So, as you mentioned here, lifestyle. If you want to have a lifestyle as a person, you will work only on the spiritual part or on the mental part, in the emotional part. It will be like there is no balance.
Mm.
But if you give each part in your life, emotional, spiritual, mental, psychological, relational, work, everything, this is a holistic
Mm.
approach to have a balanced lifestyle, a lifestyle where you can thrive. Okay.
Mm.
For the organizational part, it's about the ecosystem as well, but from whatever approach, top down or down to top, we have layers. You
Mm.
have the organization itself, the staff where you are in the organization, and you can work only on the um, just on the empowerment of the employees or on the mental health of the employees, the well-being on the employees, and go back to, or forget about the system, the structure. You don't work with the one of the departments and forget about another. No, it's the whole ecosystem, the holistic ecosystem of your organization, where you, the organization, and the employees gonna thrive.
Mm. And then if we talk about ecosystems, right? I want to bring organization into the example. Ecosystem for organization has a lot, right? So
Yeah.
system, yeah. The pupil system, the system, the governance system, a lot of things, right? So if we talk about balancing it, it's too many things at
Mhm.
hands for a leader, for a manager to balance. How can we start? Where can we start to make it happen?
Yeah. To make it happen, from my own perspective,
Mm.
it's to create a psychological safe space where all teams feel that they are seen and heard.
Mm.
To have that safe space, an inclusive one. Okay, here is the start. And to make others, the all employees, the all staff, all departments, part of the decision making process. Accountability is the secret, transparency is the secret, and well being is another secret in the ecosystem.
Mm.
To have an inclusive learning journey for the whole organization,
Wow.
to know where the organization now is stuck and we need to go in a healing process. How? It will come from sharing stories, sharing experience, knowing well about your staff, your employees, and your organization. Have a collective vision
Mm.
to be value driven, not only business driven.
Wow. Values, but not just the money driven by the business, not just the
Yeah,
market side, but the whole value of the whole business, right?
yes.
Ah.
Actually, value will bring the business and the money.
Ah.
Value will impact your ROI, because I know all the organization are looking for the ROI.
Yeah.
So the ROI will be realized by not only the financial resources,
Mm.
by a human resource also as well. And human resources here is more important than the financial ones, because when you have a healthy human being in your organization,
Mm.
you will bring all what you want.
Yeah. I'll share with you one thing. About a month ago, my wife and I acquired a platform called sustainabilitymind.com. So it's mindset about sustainability. So we are working on building that platform for 2026. And the reason for that is a lot of companies talk about future, right? Talk about growth, talk about sustainability in the future. But the operational side is always about the number for this month, the number for next quarter, the number for this year. So leaders quite confusing to me in terms of thinking about sustainability of the organization, the ecosystem in the long run, and now keep pushing people, pressuring people for the short runs and stuff like that. So if you think of a sustainability mind, what is that to you?
Actually, sustainability mind bring me again to the human part. When you invest in the human parts and not seeing them only as numbers, it will make a big difference.
Mm.
When you believe that human part is the secret of the magic recipe you will have for your organization to sustain whatever you want. If you are looking for sustainability, you have to go back to the human part. And as well, when you are talking about the numbers, actually, what makes numbers more invaluable? It's the human connection, the communication, and the story behind the numbers. So, being a human, tell the story or know how to tell the story of your number will bring you more opportunities and more sustainability. And the human connection could be could have a frame to help for sustainability is to have a futurist mindset.
Mm.
You have to look to the future while you are analyzing your the status quo. You should be present yet
Mm.
have a futurist mindset. Sustainability and human need opportunistic mindset,
Mm.
because leaders, not all of them, most of them, when they got a certain level, ego are in the top of everything, and they always look only to the present, which makes them lose big opportunities. So, being present while you are seeing the opportunities that around you all the day, because the universe brings us an opportunity every second, every
Mm.
femtosecond. So if you don't have that mindset of the opportunistic mindset to see the opportunity, feel the opportunity, and know how to use it to reflect on the present and the future, there is no sustainability. Another mindset is how to be grateful.
Gratitude.
Gratitude mindset has its magic.
Yeah.
Abundance mindset is also a secret of sustainability, because you with the pressure of the work, the life pressure, and the huge change that we have every day, we forget about how much we are resourceful, our team is resourceful, and we have a zillion of resources around us to be used for thriving and for sustainability.
Mm.
So, if you are looking for sustainability, you have to be focus on the human connection, the communication, the story behind your numbers, to adopt an abundant mindset, opportunistic mindset, gratitude mindset, and futurist
That's it.
mindset
Ah.
with the, the with I the creating the psychological safe space where everyone could learn, because learning from your mistakes is one of the secrets of sustainability.
Yeah.
Failing or having a mistake, it's have a big impact on how we learn and how we can use the mistake or whatever failure to have a part of our sustainability, because they will teach us something.
Ah, wow. Beautiful. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Chaima, you mentioned about leaders when they got up into that high level, they let the ego come into the picture and lead and make them lighted in leading the organization, right? So, what can we do to help those leaders to put the ego aside and leading with the head, with the heart, and to have the organization thrive in the world that constantly change and praise leadership that can raise up more of ego instead?
Mhm. I think we can change them,
Mm.
although they want this change or they see what's behind being changed in or shifting their minds. All we have now is to raise their awareness about uh, the importance of getting back from their towers and how we can support them to change, not change, to shift their mind. Because I do believe we, I will say that I'm one of the leaders. We as a leader have our to start every day with a fresh perspective.
Mm.
So our part is to collaborate with them, okay? Not being rigid with them or firm, is to collaborate with them, to raise their awareness, to support them, to shift their minds, to start every day with a fresh perspective, and actually ask them how they are seeing the scene.
Mm.
They might have something in their mind that we can perceive right now. We have to ask them, raise their awareness, bring them different perspective, and let them choose what they want. Just being a part to support them to have more clarity
Them in
about
his employees.
what.
Them in his are the employees under the leaders.
Yeah, yeah. Or, uh, you know, it's not only about employees, because
Mm.
once you mention employees, I think that leaders have this style, if you want to name it style, in their life as general. Ego, it's standing with employees in professional life and with other in the
Mm.
personal life. So they need a support to let them see stuff with clarity and hear their own clarity, not our clarity. Just
Uh-huh.
support them to take steps toward what they want
Mm.
without the pressure of ego,
Yeah.
because
Uh,
you have never any say to change others. You
yeah.
just give them the support, the awareness to start their own journey towards change and mind shift by their own way, their own creativity, and however they are seeing the stuff, this is their things, not ours.
When you open the dream catcher and you say you don't want to call it a company, you want to call it a safe space, a space
Yes.
where people feel safe to come to share, to be themselves, and to contribute, right? uh, what's your vision? You can name the company any name. Why you name it the dream catcher? It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, because actually everything or every name I use it, it has a reason
Mm.
behind. And this is how meaning plays a very important role in my life.
Ah.
Yeah, I choose Dreamcatcher for the meaning because all the time, uh, yeah, I like the design of the Dreamcatcher. I like the story behind that Dreamcatcher. Yet I do believe that every single human being on the earth is able to catch whatever they are dreaming.
Ah.
So from here, each person had the right to dream and had the right to achieve his or her dreams.
Wow.
So this is why.
Well, I look when I listen to your beautiful story. Here's I see the theme. Okay, you do different things, you do new things, you try new things, you play football, you went to club, you learn, you try something new, you experience coaching, you experience network storytelling, experience working with people to give them feedback. So it's a lot of newness along the way, right? And
Yeah.
well, a lot of people are really afraid of try something new. They rather stay in the comfort zone, whatever that they are comfortable with, right? So
Yeah.
you have what we call is a new net mindset, a mindset that ready for something new, ready for something new, and create something new constantly. And that will link also to what you say earlier is about opportunity mindset, because when you have a newness in mind, you will always see opportunity out there, right? So if someone want to build that newness mindset, what do they need to do, Chaima?
Uh, it's just to know what you really want
Mm.
and why you want it. And every day, learn and try different
Mm.
steps about what you really want. And just give yourself a promise to be open to explore different stuff, to learn different stuff, and never let fear stop you from doing even a very tiny thing you want to do.
Mm.
Just try, explore, learn, and enjoy whatever you are doing.
Ah.
There is no a clear steps or catalog, but just when we want what we really know, and when we are curious enough about what we want, you will give yourself the permission to learn more about what you want. Try different stuff, learn different thing, invent, and the be a free spirit, free, because fears kill the optimistic side inside us, and just believe in yourself, love what you are doing, enjoy it. That's
Ah.
it. Yeah.
Chaima, when I look at whatever you share, you always share with a big smile. And that's beautiful because I think that if we can smile, then we welcome good happiness to our life, right? And it also gives us a confidence to face with challenges because we are ready from the internal to face with life, whatever it brings to us, right? So uh, I'm curious to know who's are the people that you bring into your life that can help to add your life to be more joyful, more meaningful, more impactful, not only to yourself, but to the people around you.
Actually, I do believe that anyone that I met in my life have a role
Mm.
to bring me joy, because enjoyment or joy is one of the highest values for me.
Mm.
So um, everyone passed in my life, it's a reason for a joyful moment. Even sometimes it's the painful ones, but they learn or teach me how to find joy in the pain,
Ah.
how to take the message from the pain. And actually, I know that that smile and
Yeah.
being that joyful person have a story behind that sometimes had a tough and firm decision. So I decided to block anyone will hurt me,
Mm.
anyone who underestimates me as a person, or anyone who will bring only pain. I will give opportunities for people, one, two, three opportunities. Yes, the fourth one you would be blocked. But yeah, so I have the first one now is my daughter.
Mm.
Okay, she is one of the secret, not reason, but people who make me enjoy my life.
Ah.
My small circle or close circle of friends, and actually the coaching community that I'm leading right now. Why? I will tell you why.
Mm.
Coaching community and my clients, I do appreciate them in my life because they have a deep, powerful, inspirational stories that every time I hear, it brings me a different me. It brings to me a different meaning and teach me something that make me grateful. And being grateful, I've been more joyful.
Ah.
So every person just pass in my life had a touch
Wow.
and a role. Yeah.
I think it's beautiful that you share in there is a practice of the choice. So every day we have the choice, right? You have the
Yes.
choice to like the person, you have the choice to hate the person, you have the choice to see the good inside of the person and ignore the bad things, right? So everything in life is a choice that we make every moment, right? And I think that it coming from inside of you, that mentality to see good in others, that that yield the returns back to you already, that bring more joy to your life, more smile to your face, and more energy toward your life and the works you do for other people. That's beautiful. Yay.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And actually, you mentioned now, it's a choice.
mm,
You know, today, يعني, here in Egypt, it's the end of the week.
mm,
Okay.
yeah.
So I have a very tough week. And today I had a headache. I was يعني truly, you know, I couldn't move from my bed, but I did choose to be with you today. I could say, okay, I'm tired. I'm not able to be with you. I'm not in the mood. Blah blah blah. So I took a painkiller and I decided to enjoy our time together. Why?
Thank you.
Because I will explore something new in my life.
I know.
New people like you, new conversation, new platform, uh, everything is new. So
Yeah.
if I choose to say no, I'm sorry, I'm not in a good mood, I lose a lot.
Mm.
But now I gain new friends.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm enjoying a very meaningful conversation with you. And here I feel nothing than happiness and enjoyment.
Wow.
No
Thank you.
pain, no headache.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for making that choice. And see, that's the power of newness right there. Because if we can let our emotion carry us, yeah, I'm feeling tired and feel, not good in the day. I'll make a call to say, okay, not gonna do it. Or we can, sober ourselves up and say, okay, I'm going to continue doing that. That is determination. That's a commitment. And who knows what happened at the end of the conversation, right? But then along the way, you see the beauty of everything in there that we might miss if we decide not to do it today,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And this is what I'm adopting in all my life.
Mm,
That's why I'm curious and I like, I adore to
mm,
try new stuff, to see new people.
mm.
And this is one of the secret of happiness and joy in life.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
actually, it's truly important for our mental health.
Yeah. Have some water, and I have few last question for this conversation, Chaima. All right. When I really like the way you think. I really like, and I think the way you think leading to the way that you feel, you act, at the end, the result comes from the right way of thinking that you had, right? And my wife and I, we've been on the quest to help people to improve their ability to think, and because we want to help people to think better. I think it's the way for us to get a better life is through make our thinking right. Okay, and there's no better way for us in doing that, uh, if we by asking whoever joined the show like this to share their secrets. Right. So Chaima, the question for you is, how have you been growing your ability to think over the years?
Okay. It's to be readiness,
Mm,
to be ready to new things, ready to bad things,
mm,
and know how to not only deal with it, but to overcome what you have. It's to train my brain that um, the intrusive or the negative thoughts could be shifted. It's the perspective of how I see and perceive the world, not only the day to day life. It's about uh, how much, regardless the roller coaster and all the bad stuff, we have the black holes to be optimistic. This is, I call it readiness. And actually, not only believing in myself, but always believe that the better is on the way to me.
Wow.
Okay. And actually, there is another tiny step, but it's very powerful. It's visualization.
Visualization.
I I discovered that I practice visualization before learning or studying self-care or coaching. It's visualization played a very powerful role in my life. Let
Mm,
me tell you something.
please.
Because when I reflect to my journey since the beginning, I can see that visualization was always a part of the journey. I visualized what I work. I visualize what I put as a clothes. But I was paralyzed, and this is true thing, in a time of my life when I was pregnant. Out of nowhere, I wasn't able to move, to walk, and the my legs was paralyzed.
Mm,
And after the delivery, I continue paralyzed. Yet I decided to have a a track for myself with my doctors. I bring my readiness mind and how to train my brain and to be more optimistic to the status quo that I'm facing. And I start to visualize myself while I'm walking every day.
mm.
And I know it's hard to believe, but I adore Jennifer Lopez. So every night before I sleep, I put my mobile on one of her songs, put it far from me, take a moment to visualize myself walking to close my mobile because I want to sleep. So, and day by day, I start to take small steps, and today I'm back to life. Within 2 months, I started to walk without help.
Wow.
Yeah, just because I believe in visualization, I put walking as a goal. I train my brain and I was ready. I give myself permission to try
Wow.
because there is zero hope to walk. But why? I choose to try to be optimistic and to explore different stuff.
Wow.
It was painful yet joyful.
So, just curious, why Jennifer Lopez? Why not someone else?
I don't know because I let you because I felt that we are similar a
Mm.
bit. And that time I having the same hair color, the same length of hair, and most of my friends told me you have something from J-Lo.
Yeah.
I like her, but this at that time she's the only one that came to my mind. I don't know
Wow.
why. I don't know why.
Wow. See, that is a power that you say earlier that you have to believe. that
Yes.
good thing will come on your way also, come to your way also, on the way to coming to you. And then you let the visualization to lead the way to open yourself up for that thing to
Yes.
come, right? And
Yes.
that's things beyond science for sure. There's science,
Yeah.
there's things that beyond science that we cannot explain, but if it's worked for many people, why not give it a try, right? If it's worked for you, I want our audience to give it a try also. I will try myself also to visualize
Yes.
something that I want to have, and then maybe tonight I will put J Lo's music on.
Or whatever you want. I will tell you another example. It's not
Hmm,
only to visualize, but to believe
yeah.
in what you really want and believe that you want to achieve it one day. If it's not today, it will be tomorrow. If it's
Hmm,
not tomorrow, it will be after a week, a month, or whatever. Just consistency and believing in what you want
hmm,
and having the capacity, the skills to go for it.
hmm.
Visualization will help you. It just build the bond between you and your goal.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
yeah, it happened in different stuff.
Yep.
Uh, being a president, it was by election. Okay, the president
Hmm.
for the
I
International
see.
Coaching
Yeah.
Federation, Egypt. It was by election. And I didn't want to go through the process really, but I just have a vision for what I'm doing for the coaching community. So I start by default. I didn't make the visualization here on purpose, like the one of the paralyzed
Walking. Uh-huh.
stuff, the walking. Yeah, but this isn't my personality. Every time I have a party, a new step in my life, I wanted everything to be new. So I buy new clothes, new stuff, new whatever. So I already brought something to put in the ceremony of announcing the results. Yet I visualized myself in another dress while I was going through the internet. I ordered the dress.
Exactly the
It's
same.
the same. I saw it
Wow.
and it just arrived the day before the election.
Wow.
I put it, and there is, of course, not all the ceremony was the same shoot that came to my mind,
Uh-huh.
but the shoot or the image of the picture of being or hearing the announcement of the results with the dress was the same.
Your brother is a bigger brother or younger brother to you?
Younger one.
Younger. How many age difference?
I think 3 years or something like that, 2.5.
Okay. All right. Last question for this conversation. Okay. Let's bring you to 5, 6 years old. Okay. So that five, six
Two
years old,
what? Five? Five, six
five or six
years
years
old.
old. So your brother is 2, 3, and you 5, 6. Okay. And back then, you and your brother got raised up well by your parents, allowing you guys to do whatever you can do, focus on learning and have the balance in life, enjoy life, have the freedom to do things, right? And let's walk into one dinner together in your whole family. Then you and I will just walk into the door, get to that table together, okay? And you introduce you a Chaima from the future, and then you tell them about the journey that in the future that you have,
Mhm.
and then tell to the family. So what is that you're gonna tell to that young Chaima, your brother, your parents, when you had the chance to travel with me?
Actually, I just want to tell them how much I'm grateful for
Mm.
them. I won't tell them about myself now. All I want and all I feel right now is to tell them how I feel grateful for them, for my parents, uh, grateful for teaching me that being different and being yourself is a value, and to follow your heart, follow what you want to be. It's more impactful than following what others want you to be.
Mm.
Okay. For my brother, I will tell him and how much I'm grateful for having you in my life and having you as a brother, a son, a big brother sometime, not younger one.
Ah.
And how much I miss him now because he's living in another country.
Where is he now?
France.
Oh, France. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And just being grateful for the bond that we had and we still have till now.
Mm.
يعني despite all the distance between us.
Yeah.
And thank him also because he was part of my journey and part of how am I today.
Hey. And you missing you.
Me, I just will tell myself thank you for
Ah.
being that person, for learning the lesson sometimes, not all the time, for believing in yourself, and for being a human being, an authentic human being,
Mm.
because authenticity was one of the secrets
Wow.
of my life.
Chima.
Yes.
See, I told you earlier in our message earlier that I said you will have a wonderful conversation, you will have a good time, and I hope that you all enjoy the good time as I promised you to. And I really enjoy a lot of learning experience, this conversation, a lot of insights and wisdom you brought in here. I can see how wise your parents were, how beautiful the relationship that you had with your parents and with your brother, and all of things that in the movie that we watched recently. I'm not the movie we watched recently, but I had a meeting with a few leaders earlier today, and they talk about accident by birth. So we happen to be giving birth into a family that, you know, how important it is for us to be role model. Okay, we won't be able to have sunshine every day, right?
Yes.
But if we can be role model even in the dark time, be role model that hopes is there. If we're determined to do something good and good things will come, and have that commitment, have that belief. Like I like the thing that you share is not only believe in ourselves, but believe that good thing will come to our lives also. That's important. And then when you have that visualization, when you have that belief, then good thing will eventually show up. So Chaima, thank you so much for bring Egypt onto our global map. Thank you so much for having you as newest friend for us, and thank you so much for having this conversation with a lot of things that we and our audience will be able to learn and to apply in our life, to think, also to reflect. And I look forward to meeting you in person. If you have a chance to say hello to your family, to your brother in France, please tell him that we also love him from Asia. Also, okay?
Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for the chance that make me part of this meaningful interview. Actually, it was a like a heart-to-heart conversation, and what I really liked about it wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
It just came from the heart
Yes.
and went to the heart. And I'm grateful for you, for the platform, for the newest mindset podcast. And actually, let me يعني send my greetings and warm greetings to your wife, and tell her that one day we're gonna meet together in person.
Yes.
Thank you again. It's my honor.
Thank you very much. Have a
Thank you.
beautiful Friday afternoon. Enjoy the weekend, and just for
Okay.
sure, let's think about how we're going to be able to meet in the future and visualize about that and believe that it will happen and it will happen. Okay?
Thank you. Keep
Thank you.
shining.
Yeah, keep shining. Bye, Chaima. Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.